Oh. Oh.
Miss Bisley.
Oh. 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 I'm afraid not. Oh, bollocks! Oh, shit! 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 I mean, oh my dear! Oh my dear! I'll grab you this. You have my conviction.
You don't know me, but I've found you. It wasn't easy, seeing how you've never met, but her words were persuasive. Once I tracked you down, I went back to her, but she was gone. All I found in the debris was an address, which I've enclosed. I'm going to make sure she's all right. If there's any part of you that cares for your daughter, you'll come too. Signed, R. Price, Private Investigator.
Right, well, this is it. The Isle Tide Hotel.
How much do I owe you?
Nah, forget it. Look, besides, the old tile takes care of anybody getting there. I've always wondered about that place. I reckon a receptionist would probably take any old piece of paper as an invite. I just never had the balls to try. Still, just getting close. I don't know, it means something.
Are you, hey. Never mind. Just,
Excuse me.
Welcome back to the Isle Tide Hotel. If only for our final night. I trust you had a pleasant term, Miss Ray. My apologies. I mistook you for somebody anybody else. How may I help you?
I want a room.
Head grew heavy and your sight grew dim, sir. Well, I'm afraid our rooms are not for booking. May I suggest trying a hotel? I'm sure there must be one nearby.
I'm here as a guest.
That's very irregular, sir. It's just that we've never had a guest here at the Altai Hotel. May I ask the name of your host here this evening?
I can't remember.
That's rather peculiar, sir. Not knowing who you're looking for. In any case, it's rather difficult to locate our guests, especially if their name eludes you. You run along now. Chop chop.
Okay. Fine.
I was just... Are you not going in, or... I take it the receptionist wasn't very friendly. Something about him. Otherwise, you'd be in there, right? Unless you're thinking it over. Not me. I'm Christopher.
What kind of hotel is this?
I wouldn't call it a hotel. It's closed most of the time. Only opens every 3 years for 3 nights. They call it the Tide. I've heard rumors. I don't want to be the guy who finds out if they're true. I've never been that kind of guy. Or any kind worth mentioning. But we could team up. I have an invite. I could get you in.
Yeah, let's go in together.
You would do that? You would come in with me?
Sure.
Well, great. Come on.
Christopher, sweetie. For a moment there, you gave me a fright. I thought we couldn't have you.
Yeah, my friend here, he convinced me.
Hi. I'm Josh Malone.
We don't usually allow guests, but as you convinced my Christopher, I won't put you through the test. But we need you to get fitted. Why don't you go get ready, sweetie?
I'll see you in there. Oh.
You'll be following me, speedily. Arms up, sweetie. Let me measure you. Oh, well, do you wish to participate or not? We need to start the exhibition, and if you don't wish to...
What kind of exhibition is this?
Only the world's greatest, sweetie. There's nothing more exquisite than the human form. Human form is exquisite. But the world and her wife wish to change it, fill it, fake it. Pity. It is only when we're different we realise what we had. I create all the experiences at Tide. A clear vision, varied, so they find their true core. But lower my call sheet. I just want to find my chameleon. Somebody who can wear them all to perfection. I'll get one ready for you. Go wait in the bar and I'll summon you through shortly. Off with you, speedily.
Red or gold?
Excuse me?
See? Another verse that doesn't notice them.
Have you never looked up during the swell celebration?
Which is why the balloon should be gold this term.
But red is traditional.
You've said that already.
But red is customary.
Customary to always have someone else take the credit. We need to try something new.
What do you think, dear?
If no one notices, perhaps you should try the gold. There's a girl here.
Perhaps I'm no longer needed. Some old relic.
Oh, don't go. I wouldn't know how to do this without you.
I'm stuck for choice. I'm swayed towards the white lace, but I wore that last term and nothing changed.
What didn't change?
They failed again to nominate me.
Who wore it best? It sounds exciting.
Well, it's not for everybody.
Any rules?
You choose a mask, and then on the swell you wear something that suits. Who wore it best wins.
And you want to be nominated?
You're nobody if you're not admired.
You seem to know a lot about what goes on here.
You should be careful when choosing. How people see you is everything. And here, you can be anybody. A chance to become those you envy, and for a tide, forget yourself entirely. People call me Dee. That's not my real name, you understand. It's just that... Well, hardly matters when all keys go into a bowl, am I right?
I prefer to know. Learned that the hard way. I'm Josh.
Beauty isn't the ambition, it's the tool. You may not be swayed by it, but many are.
I didn't mean to.
No faster way to see your name in lights. I came here to be somebody beautiful, somebody new. I never focused on finding the core like everybody else, and now it seems that I've lost my own. It's always hard when you lose something. A pageant, let's say, but passion is doing whatever it takes to get it back. Am I right?
I'd do anything.
Then maybe you're the one I've been looking for. It would be terrible for me to ask someone to nominate me for the pageant.
But if they did, you would help them in return?
Who knows how grateful I'd be?
Hi. I was wondering...
I've tried to warn her. They can't be changed or cheated. The receptionist reminds us all with a single look. Except that man at the bar, it seems. I didn't stick around to find out why this time. I best go find her. She'll be looking for me. My wife.
Purge by means of fulfillment. Where is room 14? Join me for the changing of the tide. Seeking person with an open mind to peel back the layers and find the core. Room 7, 8 p.m. Rosie. To all who think the core is sex, all genders welcome. Room 18. For lovers of literacy and language, I, Jordan Hemlock, am starting a petition to change the terminology of the etiquettes. Ergo, come find me and sign.
It's 5 o'clock. Get the sound of the tone.
You realise Dr. Aniston could be anybody. I wonder if he's here.
I've got no closer to finding the core this tide. Waste of a suit.
You're here to see me, no doubt? Yes, I'm Jordan Hemlock. I'm not surprised you've heard. They chatter in their boxes. You see, I've spent more time alone this term and began to ponder the word term. Horrid sounding. Ergo, I've created a petition for the Grand Elect to change the terminology. What do you think of the word span?
Why change one word?
One word? You ignorant. One word would be the catalyst to show their failure at even the most basic. And without the use of the established terminology, how are we, the verse, supposed to identify with you, the elect? Perhaps a change of leadership is warranted.
So changing a word would prove they're not always right.
One word may seem insignificant. But what about one person? They put us through all these etiquettes. But what of the individual? What if it was you? Or your daughter? Or wife? Would you still follow all the etiquettes then? Or would you disobey their orders?
Rules can be broken.
Oh, if only. Unless, like the democracy of America, you scratch my back, and then you can demand a favor later.
Right. I mean...
And I would guarantee it. Anything you want.
Good afternoon, sweeties. Tonight's measuring is underway, so if you could adorn your robes, masks, and follow me speedily, the Grand Elect await.